talking about other news. There's been a lot of hacks going on lately, so just want to leave this as a quick note to be careful. I saw that a Solana DeFi platform got hacked for 100 million. This happens all the time, but I just wanted to bring it up because a lot of times, we're using these platforms to leverage trade crypto. These platforms that we're just connecting our wallets directly to. So a lot of times, people will feel like that's more safe because the funds are sitting in your wallet and you're not sending it to an exchange. But just remember that sometimes, these decentralized DeFi exchanges, even though you're not sending funds there, but just the fact that your wallet is connected, there's still potential for hacks to go on. So what I recommend is if you're going to day trade through those platforms, only have the amount of crypto that you're going to day trade with in a particular wallet. Set up a new wallet just for day trading, but don't be trading, don't have 100 grand worth of NFTs sitting in your wallet and then you're over here trading through a decentralized platform that you have to connect your wallet to, because you could risk your entire portfolio when you easily could have just created a separate wallet. So, just wanted to let you guys know about that. I'll drop this in the chat so I can get into the notes. But just keep your eyes open, guys, for that. I'm not gonna really talk about that. Let me refresh this article. Let's see what this was. Oh yeah. So today, if you're a trader, always check Forex Factory just to kind of stay in the news. Today we had the PPI report, and then we also had the FOMC meeting minutes. So pretty much what came from that meeting is that inflation is rising faster than they would like, and they're going to commit to keeping interest rates high and still raising those this come November. Okay. So keep that in mind and how that'll affect the market. It pretty much has a direct correlation effect at this point. If you've been paying attention, NASDAQ and even like the S&P are at some of the lowest levels they've been in a long time. If we look at this daily chart here for NASDAQ, where we are right now for NASDAQ, we really haven't been that low since 2020. Okay, so you're talking, 2 years ago, right during the, COVID peak or whatever. Okay, so, if they're telling us that they're expecting to continue to have rates high and all that good stuff, then we already know, where this market is going. Okay. So, don't get caught up in trying to catch every direction, use the information that you have. I mean, they're literally telling you at the FOMC meeting. So, the name of the game for these indices is to go short, so if you kind of limit your trading to only the probability setups to go short, that's going to eliminate a lot of noise in your trading if you're trading these indices. What I also think that will do is help keep the dollar going up and propelling up. So if you're shorting the GBP and Euro USD, I think we're going to have more months and months of opportunity to keep shorting these assets. So there's really no guesswork in that as well. All you got to do is be patient and wait for those high probable sell setups. So I'm going to drop that article here. This is how I do a lot of my research, guys. I'm just trying to get the macro picture, and then I incorporate that into my daily trading. And it actually makes it a lot more easier for me to trade. I'm not trying to catch every twist and turn. I'm only looking for those high probable setups that go in my favor. Okay. All right. Oh yeah, Zen, while we're talking about it. So Zen, so if you were on the go back. If you're on the call last Wednesday, we talked about Zen. And if you minted those tokens, so right now it's pretty down, which is expected. Every new project, especially in a bear market, you're gonna have that massive pump and then you have a dump. But the reason why I'm not really concerned with Zen is because if you minted the tokens, like I told you guys to do last week, all you had to pay was the gas fee. So if you actually minted those tokens, day one, it went up anywhere between 300 and 500%. So just from experience, guys, if you're into something that's free and it goes up 300 to 500% the first day, sell some of that shit. like, like people were writing me like, what should I do? Yo, take some profit, sell some. Because the hype is gonna die down, especially because it's free, and then price is gonna do exactly that it's doing right now. Now, long term, I could definitely see this project successful. I think it's just following the trajectory of what every crypto does at launch. But the meaning of, or the point to have minted this was an easy opportunity for you guys to make a pretty decent amount of money. Even we're in a bear market, and all you had to do is go to a website and mint for free. So that's why it's very important to attend these calls and to just take action, because there's not a lot of projects to where you can get in essentially free, and then make profit right off the bat. So, long term, I'm going to continue holding the 50% of the stash that I still have, because like I said, I really didn't pay much for it, but gas. But it's looking good right now to mint it still as well. Or even if you just want to buy it spot, as you can see, price is kind of just east and west, and we're not really pushing down aggressively as we were before. So the founder of the project, Jack Levine, let me go back to his Twitter here, and I'll drop his Twitter here. So this is the Twitter of the founder. He's been very active, just kind of going through the updates and everything. He's talking about how today it actually launched on Polygon. So if you want to mint it for even cheaper gas than Ethereum, you can go here and mint the tokens through Polygon as well, and also BNB. Okay, so you can see, a few hours ago, it launched on Polygon. It has all the YouTube reviews we're doing with it, but here's actually a great example. It's now trading on MEXC with a valuation of 10x versus the cost of gas. So spending $40 on a transaction yesterday would have allowed you to sell it for $400 today. So depending on when you got in, if you're one of those first people to get in and you're just sitting at your computer, you could have had a 10x in one day. You know what I'm saying? So that's the value of these profit calls. I told you guys that this is free. There's no risk to you. All you got to pay is gas, and boom, you make 10x. So if you minted $1,000 worth, early, you make 10x, that's 10 grand. That pays for DCG membership, that pays for your family, that pays for whatever you need to do off of something you essentially just had to fork out some gas money. Okay. So definitely keep this on your radars, guys. I think long term, this is going to be very legit. But like I said, I use it as a quick money making opportunity, and I hope a lot of you guys followed along and actually took advantage of that as well. Okay. And I'm gonna drop the Dex Tools link as well. So did anybody actually mint Zen? Put it in the chat or hop on the mic. Did anybody? I know Jason did. But did anybody else take action and mint the free Zen?
Yeah, I meant it.
Barry, you minted some? All right, cool.
Two wallets.
2 wallets. Yeah, I saw a bot. Day one, a bot minted on like 600 wallets, made like 30 grand in a couple minutes, and cashed the hell out. So that's what I want to get into. Opportunities like this. If you just have an advantage with a bot, I mean, hey, it could be, the difference between life-changing money and, whatever. So congrats, Barry. Mo said I didn't see it in the Mastermind NFT. Yes, it's not an NFT, Brother Mo. It's a crypto coin. So there's no NFT for it. I just talked about it last week on a Wednesday night call. Yeah, no problem. All right, so yeah, guys, I'm not seeing a lot of people saying they got that free money. So, hey, pay attention.